Today's story is an old favorite. It's called Brer Rabbit and the Tar Baby. The Tar Baby is considered part of the traditional folklore of the United States, but the story originally came from Africa. When black American slaves were first brought from Africa to the southern United States, they brought with them the memories of Africa and the way they used to live. They brought the richness of the tales and the legends of their people. In African tales, the animal characters were the rabbit, Wakaima, the spider, Anansi, and the tortoise and the hare. Our friend Brer Rabbit is very similar to the rabbit Wakaima. Brer Rabbit, like Wakaima, appears to be frightened and helpless, but he's really very smart. He's a practical joker and almost always outsmarts the bigger and stronger animals. Because he was so quick-witted, Brer Rabbit was a favorite story character among the black slaves. The stories of his cunning gave them hope that they too might someday be free. The Brer Rabbit stories were collected by Joel Chandler Harris, and the storyteller who gave him these stories was Uncle Remus, a black American slave. So let's hear the story of the Tar Baby, and you'll get the feeling of the people of Africa and the southern plantation in America when you hear the storyteller's call. Come, come, come and listen to the tales of Uncle Remus. Come listen, listen and learn. One day, Brer Fox and Brer Bear were sitting in the woods talking about Brer Rabbit. And they agreed that he was getting much too bossy and was sticking his nose into everyone's business. Brer Rabbit's getting much too biggity, said Brer Bear to Brer Fox. Yeah, someday I'm gonna catch Brer Rabbit and pull out his mustaches. Prip, prop, said Brer Fox. Someday I'm gonna catch Brer Rabbit and knock his head clean off. Blim, blam, said Brer Bear. Then Brer Fox thought of an idea. Now he was gonna catch Brer Rabbit, and he started to work right away. He got some tar and made it into the shape of a tar baby, with arms, legs, a stomach, and a head. To make the tar baby look real, he pulled some hair from Brer Bear's back and stuck them into the tar baby's head. Then he took Brer Bear's yellow hat and his own blue coat and put them on the tar baby. Come on now, Brer Bear, help me carry this tar baby down to their big road where that rabbit's sure to come by. And they put the tar baby under a tree by the side of the road. Then they hid in the bushes and waited for Brer Rabbit to come by. Well, it wasn't long before Brer Rabbit came hopping down the road, just whistling. Suddenly, he spotted the tar baby. Howdy, said Brer Rabbit. The tar baby didn't say anything. Brer Fox and Brer Bear watched from the bushes. Brer Rabbit waited for an answer. Then he said louder. What's the matter with you? I said howdy do. Is you deaf? Now if you is, I can holler louder. The tar baby said nothing. Then Brer Rabbit yelled real loud. Where is your politeness? Ain't you gonna say howdy do like respectable folks say when they meet up on the road? The tar baby said nothing, while Brer Fox and Brer Bear hid in the bushes. Brer Rabbit got real mad. If you don't say howdy do by the time I count 3, I'm going to blip you in the nose. Brer Rabbit counted. 1, 2, 3. But still the tar baby said nothing. So he drew back his right fist and pow! Hit the tar baby right in the nose. But his fist stuck in the tar and he couldn't pull it loose. Brer Rabbit got madder. Let go of my fist, he howled. And he drew back his other fist and again he hit the tar baby in the nose. This fist stuck in the tar too, and he couldn't get either hand loose. The tar baby said nothing. And Brer Fox and Brer Bear started to laugh in the bushes. "If you don't let go of my fist," yelled Brer Rabbit, "I'm going to kick your teeth right out your mouth." Well, Brer Rabbit pulled back one foot and hit the tar baby, and his foot stuck. So he kicked with his other foot and kicked the tar baby again. Now both feet were stuck in the tar. "If you don't let go of my foots, if you don't let go of my foots," screamed Brer Rabbit to the tar baby, "I'm gonna butt you with my head till you ain't got a breath left in your body." Brer Rabbit butted the tar baby with his head. But his head got stuck in the tar. Now he was completely stuck, head, feet, and fist. And the harder he tried to get unstuck, the more stuck he got. Now Brer Fox and Brer Bear came out of the bushes feeling very good, and they danced around Brer Rabbit. "We sure catched you this time, Brer Rabbit," said Brer Bear. "Yeah, you better say your prayers, Brer Rabbit, 'cause this time is the very last day of your life." Now Brer Rabbit was starting to tremble. He was in big trouble, but he set his mind to work to figure out how he could get out of this mess. Brer Fox and Brer Bear were so happy, and now they were trying to figure out what to do with Brer Rabbit. Brer Bear wanted to knock his head clean off. Brer Fox wanted to make him suffer. "Brer Rabbit," he said, "you been sticking your head into my business for years, but now I got you, and I'm gonna fix up a big fire, and when it's good and hot, I'm going to drop you in and roast you." Brer Rabbit wasn't scared anymore. He had an idea how he could get loose, but he talked like he was very scared. "I don't care what you do with me," he said. "Just don't fling me over these bushes into that there briar patch. Just as hot as you please, you can roast me, but don't fling me into that there briar patch." Brer Bear got to thinking. If they roasted Brer Rabbit, that would mean that they'd have to go gather wood for the fire, and that meant work. Brer Fox said, "Well then, Brer Rabbit, I'm going to hang you." "Well, hang me just as high as you please," said Brer Rabbit to Brer Fox. "But please don't fling me in that there briar patch." Now Brer Bear started thinking again. Now to hang Brer Rabbit, they'd have to get a long rope. So Brer Fox decided to drown Brer Rabbit. "Well, drown me just as deep as you please," said Brer Rabbit. "But just please, don't fling me in that there briar patch." "It's gonna be a whole lot of trouble to drown Brer Rabbit," said Brer Bear. "First we had to carry him all the way down to the river." "Well, that's so," said Brer Fox. "Well, Brer Rabbit, I expect the best way here to skin you. Come on, Brer Bear, let's get started." "Skin me? Well, skin me," said Brer Rabbit. "Pull out my ears and snatch off my legs. You can chop off my tail, but please, Brer Fox and Brer Bear, don't fling me in that there briar patch." Now, Brother Bear started to grumble. And he told Brer Fox that Brer Rabbit wasn't scared of being skinned, so it wouldn't be much fun to skin him. "You sure is scared of that briar patch," said Brer Fox. "That's just where he gonna go. This is the end of you, Brer Rabbit." Brer Fox pulled Brer Rabbit from the tar baby and threw him into the middle of the briar patch. There was a lot of noise and activity when Brer Rabbit landed in the briar patch. He was yelling and carrying on, making a real big ruckus. After quite a time, the noise started to quiet down, with only an occasional tired yell. Brer Fox and Brer Bear had been listening and smiling, and they shook hands and slapped each other on the back. "Brer Rabbit ain't gonna be too sassy no more," said Brer Fox. Brer Rabbit ain't gonna be too bossy no more, said Brother Bear. Brer Rabbit ain't going to do nothing no more, said Brer Fox and Brother Bear. This is the end of Brer Rabbit. Brer Rabbit is dead. Just then, Brer Fox and Brer Bear heard a lot of noise among the leaves at the other end of the briar patch. And who do they see come scrambling out of the bushes? None other than Brer Rabbit. He was singing and whistling and combing the last bit of tar out of his mustache with a piece of briar brush. "Howdy, Brer Fox and Brer Bear," he yelled. "I told you and told you not to fling me in that there briar patch. That's the place in all this world I love the very best. That briar patch is the place where I was born." And with that, Brer Rabbit hopped off down the road, laughing so hard he couldn't laugh anymore. Now that's a smart rabbit. There are many more stories of Brer Rabbit, Brer Bear, Brer Fox, and all their friends, all collected by Joel Chandler Harris. So go, read, and share the tales of Uncle Remus. Go read. Read and learn.
The preceding program was funded in part by a grant from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.